Michelle D and 83 other beauties from around the world will be vying for the Miss Universe crown later today. Fast, focused, and fearless, here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart this Sunday. I'm Danny Laurel. 7 people were killed and several others injured following the magnitude 6.8 earthquake that rocked Sarangani, Davao Occidental on Friday. 3 of the fatalities were from General Santos City, while 3 others were from Sarangani province. At least 2 people are still missing in Gensan. The House of Representatives has donated 20 million pesos and some 5,000 food packs to the victims. They will also receive 1.5 billion pesos in food and non-food assistance from the DSWD. For now, residents in Davao Occidental are being urged to wait for damage assessment to finish before returning to their homes.
Iniiwas po natin na may madisgrasya in case na magkaroon po ng malakas na aftershock in any time. So we're encouraging po yung ating mga kababayan to wait for the result of the structural assessments dun sa mga building nila. May mga engineers po ang ating local government unit na nag-iikot.
President Bongbong Marcos sought to temper tensions in the West Philippine Sea during his meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping at the sidelines of the APEC summit in San Francisco. Marcos personally requested to speak with Xi to address the issues in the disputed region. This comes after the series of Chinese maritime aggression towards the Philippines has resupply missions to a Union shoal. The meeting between Marcos and Xi also came after the high-stakes dialogue between the Chinese leader and U.S. President Joe Biden.
Essentially, we tried to come up with the mechanisms to lower the tensions in South China Sea. And I asked that we go back to a situation where both Chinese and Filipino fishermen were fishing together in these waters. And so I think the point was well taken by President Xi.
President Marcos said he and Xi agreed to keep communication lines open and not let territorial disputes affect bilateral relations.
We really should view this as a work in progress. We have to continue to communicate. We were in agreement that the problems that we have in South China Sea with China should not be the defining element of our relationship.
Palestinians are forced to endure long lines for basic necessities amid Israel's attacks and blockade on Gaza. More than 11,500 Palestinians, almost half of them children, have been killed in Israel's retaliatory military assault on the city. Apart from the huge death toll, displaced residents also face shortages in food, water, and fuel. The United Nations World Food Programme said civilians face the immediate possibility of starvation due to the lack of food supplies. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization said it feared the spread of disease, including respiratory infections and diarrhea. There's also fear that the start of the rainy season and the possibility of flooding could overwhelm the densely populated enclave's sewage system.
That the whole system is on its knees. There's currently over 65% primary care facilities are not functioning, and the others are very much partly functioning. Close to 75%, 36 hospitals are not functioning, so there's clearly not enough support and there's endless need.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. back watching One News Now. I'm Dani Laurel. The De La Salle Green Archers narrowly beat longtime rival Ateneo Blue Eagles 72-69, clinching an undefeated UAAP Season 86 men's basketball second round. Kevin Kiambao showcased an impressive performance with 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. DLSU's 8 consecutive victories have put them in contention for a twice-to-beat advantage in the Final Four. However, the chance hinges on the outcome between NU and UP, where NU needs a significant win by at least 39 points to potentially displace La Salle from the top spot in the quotient system. If this happens, the Archers will be forced into playoffs with the Fighting Maroons for the second seed in the Final Four. Meanwhile, UST wrapped up its Season 86 men's basketball run with a victory against FEU, that's 57-53. Migs Pangilinan delivered an impactful farewell for UST, contributing 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. The Tigers concluded the tournament with a 2-12 record, marking their third absence from the Final Four since Season 84. All eyes are on Michelle Marquez D as she vies for the 72nd Miss Universe crown today in El Salvador. She will be competing with 83 other aspirants to secure the Philippines' 5th crown. Pageant's observers hailed Michelle's impressive performance in the preliminary round, both in the swimsuit and evening gown competition, where she paid homage to her beauty queen mom, Melanie Marquez's green Miss International dress. The Miss Universe pageant will begin at 9 a.m. Philippine time. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Dani Laurel. We are One News.